So we're going to go over reels and really go in depth on what you should be doing in order to create these captivating reels. Now, in another module, I did show you guys that, of course, you need to record all high quality content. If it's not high quality, you should not be posting it. And that does not mean you need to have a professional camera. You could do high quality content with your iPhone. So, what it is important about a reel, how are you going to make these captivating reels that people are going to stay on your page for and react to? So, number one, the most important thing is you want to introduce movement within the very first second of your reel. This is a strategy that is going to really elevate your content and engagement in general. Okay, so introduce movement within the first second. Why do you want to do this? Because you want to grab the attention of someone who is scrolling through their phone. Okay, so remember, we're working with getting on that explore page. We're working with engaging with other accounts. So the first thing that you want somebody to do is, if they're scrolling, you captivate them within the very first second of whatever reel it is that you're posting. So how do we do this, right? How do we introduce movement within the very first second of a reel? So you can do this by text popping up on your screen. Okay, so easy. You could write on there a hook, aka what people should expect from the video before even completely watching it. You know, this could be easy. 10 aftercare tips for waxing. You know, make it pop up immediately so people know, oh, okay, I know what to expect. Another way to do movement within the first second is typewriter text, right? Have that cool effect of your text popping up as if you are typing it. If this is a video that you're speaking or doing a voiceover, then captions, okay? Captions are a must, especially if you're speaking on camera. So captions are, obviously, if you're speaking, you want to make sure that people not only can hear you, but they can read what you're saying. So captions are a must if you're speaking or if there's verbiage that needs to be heard. I would always make captions as well. Or you could do this by movement in the body. Stepping into or out of frame is a very popular method that people use within the very first second in order for you to catch that attention. All right. So these are visuals. These are some visuals on how you could introduce movement within the first second. Of course, the more movement you have in the reel, the better, because it's just going to keep people engaged. Now, you will notice the videos where somebody's sitting down in the same position for the whole reel, you know, sometimes that gets boring to the viewers. So as long as you keep them on your toes, they don't expect the next frame. It's always fun and creative. Of course, you want to use engaging captions and CTAs, which you guys have in the other module. And then how to increase the retention on your reels. So how to have people actually stay on your reel, whether it's a second long or a minute long, right? Because some people tell you, oh, you have to just make a fast clip. And other people will be like, okay, well, you could do both. I'm a believer of you could do both, right? You can have a long reel or you could have a short reel. And guess what? Both can have very great interaction and very great results. All right. So it all depends on what you're doing, right? What you're providing in that reel. Is it visually pleasing? Is the content in it teaching somebody? Is it sending a message? Is it allowing the viewer to feel something? So how do you increase your retention? I'm a pro at this, I would like to think. I'm going to show you guys a video in a second. So you want to add B-roll content. So what is B-roll content, right? Well, B-roll content is filming different angles, filming movement, different views, right? Short little clips of different angles. I know you guys have seen these amazing videos on Instagram of other content creators. Guess what? You can do the same thing using your iPhone, okay? So the best way that I like to describe this is when you watch a movie, right? When you watch a movie, you know that they're always cutting into different clips to give you that vibe, to give you that feeling of either you're in the movie or just feeling the emotion in general. It's the same way that you want to treat your reels, the same exact way. I look at my reels every single time as if they are a mini movie, and that's the best way to get the engagement. You want to increase quality, sounds, and visuals. So if you know that your phone is muffled with its case on, don't record with its case on. Take the case off, right? Or invest in little mics. They're very cheap and affordable on Amazon. You want to make sure that, again, every single piece of content that you're posting is quality, guys. That is going to make you or break you when it comes to this. And then again, you want to ask for the engagement, which is your CTA, and it is in another module. So I want to show you visually what a reel would look like that includes these different things. Okay, so here's my page, and let's go to this reel right here. So as you can see, I am changing, cropping. I have captions on there. You guys would be able to hear it. So that's when I'm moving, keeping people interacted. Let me click on another one to show you guys. This is important. Look at this one.
Think about most of the time, and that's the strangest secret.
Movement,
This
different
is why
clips.
thinking is so vital.
It looks
This is
very
why a goal is
movie-like.
so important. We become
Okay.
what we think.
So here I have captions moving, but I also have the screen moving, right? I'm showing different clips, different angles. And this is just a matter of honestly moving your phone on the tripod. Half of these videos are full-blown videos, and all I do when I go to edit is I will zoom them in to catch these specific angles. That's it. So the more that you record yourself, the more that you have different angles, the better it is for you. So you see, here I am making these fonts pop up. If you want to learn how to do this, remember, go back to the CapCut module. But I'm using body language. I'm moving around. I'm clipping some of these, so it's not that boring, you know. I'm changing the vibe and the mood by making it darker. And I am, not only am I speaking, but I'm putting the captions on there. So for example, as you guys can see, this is muted, but I could still tell what's going on in this video. All right. So I love making videos with B-roll content. As you guys could see, I introduced movement. I came into the frame. Now the last 3 videos that I posted were all pretty much the same vibe. I recorded them in the same place, but as you can see, they all got really good engagement from it. B-roll content, bam, first second, pop this up. Here I go, changing the frames, right? Always keeping my eyes wondering. I don't know what's coming next, okay? This creates that vibe, that experience that you need. Movement within the first second, grabbing the attention, right? I was moving throughout the whole reel, back to back. Text was definitely popping up on the screen. I had the hooks on there. Captions if I was speaking, and movement in my body at all the time. I stepped in and out of frame, right? B-roll content, you guys saw different angles. You guys saw movement, different views. The quality was on point. The sound was on point, and the visuals, okay? So this is important now that you saw it visually, but that is what I need you to do in order to really get that engagement on your reels.